So today we're going to try and fix up a little issue where we've got the end panel of the dash here. It's been rubbing up against the door trim, so it's actually left a mark on both. We're going to concentrate on the end panel today. It's actually got a curvature, so it actually curves outwards, out past that brown trim. So we need to hammer it back in. Bit of a hint, use a cork sanding block to hammer with. That way you don't mark the base material you're working on. Just hammer away on that. So you can see now where I've hammered it back in, so it's in flush or in past that little bit of a brown trim, edge trim on the door. So now when we close the door, hopefully it won't be rubbing anymore. So that part's done out the way. What we'll move on to here is we're going to mask it all up and get it ready for painting. It's a bit of a rough job. I don't want to be taking the dash out just to do this, so I'm just going to do it all in-house. While that paint's actually drying off, I've got this other little job I've got to do with the window frame on the door. Had quite a big chip taken out of it. It was all getting a bit rusty, so we cleaned all that up and detoxed it. Used a bit of paint, just touched it up with, so just sanding it back now. I really do need to invest in an airbrush gun, I think, make life a little bit easier. Got a couple of goes at this with the brush, so I'm sort of happy with it. The colour was quite a perfect match, but it'll do. It'll at least cover up the rust and stop the rusting, that's the main thing. Paint's dry on the dash panel now, so yeah, just gonna peel the paper off, maybe mask up around it, and see what we end up with. I think it's all nice and neat. Slow and steady wins the race here, no rush. Don't want to accidentally get the tape stuck onto the freshly painted section or anything. So just take some time. So the panel will come up nicely. We'll worry about the door trim at a later date. I'm not too sure what I'll do with the door trim yet, whether I'll take it to an upholsterer or whether I'll have a crack at it myself. Just a bit of a vinyl repair on it. We'll see which way we go about that later on down the track. Just want to get this part of it done first, then dry the car for a couple of weeks, make sure it's not rubbing anymore before we actually go onto the actual door panel. The rest is going to require two hands. There we go, job's done there. Looks nice and smicko.